Good morning. Even though it's afternoon here in Hong Kong right now, I think good morning has a lot more energy. It sounds more positive than good afternoon or good evening or good night. My name is Mush Panjwani. I was born in India, but I grew up in Pakistan. I have been living in Hong Kong for almost 20 years, but I don't speak any Chinese. I may look 40 or younger, but I'm actually 51 years old. I have been a sales trainer and motivational speaker for 30 years. I have been blessed with the opportunity to have worked with corporates, entrepreneurs, managers, leaders, sales teams in 20 countries around the world. During these 30 years, I learned a lot about happiness, motivation, and success. The principles of goal setting, planning, focus, discipline, productivity, effective communication, and a lot of other things that can affect and improve the quality of our lives, our overall well-being, our relationships. A few years ago, I attempted to share some of that knowledge and experience with the world through my first book called Dhinchak Life, which is available through Amazon.com and many other online stores as a hard copy or as an ebook. And now I want to share that knowledge and experience with everybody else who haven't been to my training programs, who haven't bought my book, but who I can reach through these videos. The only reason I haven't done it yet during the last so many years is because I found it extremely uncomfortable to sit in front of a camera and talk. But I'm going to try. Today, I will talk about gratitude, which I believe is the foundation for all happiness and positivity. It affects our inspiration and enthusiasm for everything that we do. Gratitude means noticing, acknowledging, and appreciating everything that happens to us, everything that we have, which is the exact opposite of complaining about things that we don't have or taking things for granted. For example, waking up in the morning is a reason to be happy, is a reason to be grateful, is a reason to celebrate. If you realize that it's not in your control to wake up alive every morning, if you realize that there are over 100,000 people that die every day, yes, over 100,000 according to some statistics, it's up to 300,000 people that die every day. Some of them die, and some of them were prepared to die. They were expecting to die because they had a disease, or they were in a war zone, or they were starving and they hadn't eaten for weeks. But many of them, most of them, who died during the last 24 hours were people like us, who were not expecting to be dead so soon. It just happened to them. Similarly, there are millions of people who have no water, or no food, or no family, or no place to live. So every time we eat something, we have a reason to be grateful. If you have water for shower, if you have clothes to wear, if you have a family, if you have someone that you love, if someone loves you, if you have children, if you're educated, if you have a job, all of those things are reasons to be grateful. We didn't do anything special or extraordinary to deserve this comfortable life. What if we were born, or we were in those parts of the world where there was no water, where there was no food, where people are starving, where there's a war, where there's no education, where there are no jobs? We just got lucky. We are blessed to have all those comforts of life. So what will happen if we wake up with gratefulness for life? If you are grateful for everything, every small thing, the shower, the water, the food, the coffee, the air that we breathe, the family that we have, the house that we live in, what will happen? You would be happy. You would be more motivated. You would have more enthusiasm. What kind of a day would you have if you left your home with gratefulness in the morning? Gratefulness can increase the level of happiness, which immediately impacts your productivity, your work, your relationships, because it's an established fact now that happy people are more successful. Happy people perform better. Happy people have better relationships. Happy people are even healthier and they live longer. So if you want to have all of those amazing things in your life, great relationships, more health, more productivity, more success, more motivation, where will it all start? It all starts with gratitude. I could go on and on about this topic of gratitude and happiness, which is my favorite topic, but I'm going to try and keep my videos under 5 minutes. So thank you very much for watching. If you think you've learned something, please feel free to share it with somebody who might benefit. Thank you.